Hey, Mark, so I didn't get a chance to get to this until today. But yeah, so want to walk through what we've been talking about with the Mixolydian and switching between the blues scale and the Mixolydian, right? So from a technical mechanical study perspective, you can practice just playing the Mixolydian and sing it over the chord, right? Good idea to record, a dominant chord like we did with the major chord. And go below, right? Always go below. That's a flat 7, right? So sometimes, the intervals, the knowledge of the intervals, that there's a flat 7 on a G chord, and you're in the middle of playing on it, and it's a dominant 7 chord. Sometimes that helps you just to, oh yeah, flat 7. It's a trigger, it's got the major third. So, practice playing the scale from different starting points, and then run the arpeggios. What one's that? That's, again, the 7th degree of because G dominant is the 5 of 1. The 1 here is C, right? Because the 5 is below the 1. The 5 interval is also here, but it's also here, because there's the octave. So we want to be mindful of the intervals, right? So the 7th degree, would be the major 7 of the C. And that's the minor 7 flat 5. So B minor 7 flat 5. But that's right in the Mixolydian scale. Because any of the modes are in the Mixolydian scale, right? So over this G, I could also think the 2 of C, which is D, and that's D minor, and that's in that chord, right? Also A minor, the 6th chord of C, so you can play A minor. And you'll find that's also in Mixolydian, of course. Because all the notes are of the same scale. We're just looking at it from the different degrees. There's 7 degrees of the major scale. And when we turn one of those degrees, the first degree is the C major scale. The second degree is D Dorian. So all of a sudden we're evoking this minor sound over, major chord, but the mood, shifts from, that's a major 7, C major 7, right? Very bright and cheery. But now if I go, maybe he's got the blues a little bit. No, it's okay. Anyway, a little extra on that stuff. But so this Mixolydian thing gives us, everything modally, but we're just going to think of it as the 5 chord of 1. And try and practice ending on G, just to make sure that you're hearing it over the G chord rather than thinking C major. And we've talked about that. I think you're doing that. But very important. So then we also have the G blues scale that we can play over that. Right? I do like this kind of an in-between microtonal, because I'm not going up to that note. It's one of my things, but I hear other people doing it. You know, so sometimes I like to do a microtone thing and not go up to the I want to get better at making sure when I am going to that next note that I am bending precisely to that note. So I check it. Right? Gotta work on that. So we want to get like a blues phrase going. That's blues scale, right? That's all blues scale, right? Then there I might do the... Now I'm doing Mixolydian. One of my favorite things to do is that minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio. Because you start off from a third note, which is cool. You're not going off the 1. But the 3 is so melodic and also, you know, implies the chord. You know, so here I've gone 1, 5, flat 7, 9, major third, you know, again. So would be an example, right, of just mixing between the two. Whenever you get that major third going in, you're triggering the Mixolydian for yourself. So I did a blues riff. Mixolydian. Right? Mixolydian here. Let's see, what is it? You know, sometimes I don't think about these things as much as I should. Yeah. Right, so this is our... Right, so... I mixed in some other stuff there. But hopefully that helps, you know. And then practice getting over to the other Mixolydian on C. You know, and C is the 5. A 5 of what? When you say the 5 of what, it's right below the note. 4th degree is actually the 5th. So it's kind of inverted. You know, in the relationship's inverted when it's above. So, easy way to do, you know, okay, B flat. If it's a B flat, then I know it's the 5 of the note right below, which is E flat. So I know that's E flat major. Hopefully that makes sense. So when we get over here, now we're playing F over this C. But we gotta play it C to C. So again, I want to make sure I know where my major third is and where my flat third is. That flat third's always going to give you that. You know, and resolve back into the chord, like the C. Because that's like, oh, he knows what chord he's on. And the listener goes, oh, yeah, okay, that was all, you know, of that same place. Yeah, and over that, there'd be the blues. So blues scale. Mixolydian. Right. So that's a lot of it, man. Like you anchor yourself in the Mixolydian scale, and then you know you have the corresponding blues scale. And of course, you can play G blues through the whole thing. And often that's what I'm thinking of. But it's cool to think of the blues scale too that moves, because you know, over C that works. It gives us the minor third, the 4, the flat 5, 5, flat 7 root. Now I mixed in some other stuff there. Dominant, or I mean blues scale. That was Mixolydian. So work on that, man. You're sounding really great. Super proud of you, the work you're putting in, man. We all get there on our own. I'm you know, grateful to be your teacher and help you through this, but ultimately you're the one that's going to get yourself there. So work on those things, and I think, you know, we'll continue to work on those things for a bit, and we'll start mixing in some of these altered scales, like the double diminished and the altered scale itself. But it's real important, like we've talked about, having this foundation in your phrasing, because as you try to get into more, you know, complex harmony and phrasing through that, you know, if you don't have a good foundation of blues phrasing or things that you know that are kind of going to anchor yourself in the changes, then it's hard to land things in a way, you know, that's strong, you know. So that's why this is so important to the next phase, you know, that we get this thing going. All right, brother. You have a great weekend, and I'll look forward to seeing you Wednesday or whenever it works out and we're able to connect. Peace.